The fans continue to file in as we come to you live from San Diego, California. Well, the season has almost reached its conclusion, and many of the teams are playing for just pride alone, while others are looking forward to the playoffs. Today's game features two teams that are each looking to make a statement as the Lions square off against the Chargers. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Elam is just about ready to kick this one away. Sends it sailing. From the 1. Henderson returns this one to the 20-yard line. The Lions come out in a nickel package. Going to the left. 3 stops him at the 28.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Detroit goes with a 4-man front with a counterplay. Kiefer is there on the stop at the 27-yard line. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Lynch, the lone setback. Setting up play action. Fires this one deep. Drops the interception. Laid it up a little too softly that time. They'll take a chance here and go for it on 4th down. Under pressure, he has time. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete.
Maybe he thought his team could make a play when it really mattered. Now they've given the other team a chance on offense.
The backs are lined up in an eye. A little misdirection. Urlacher makes the play.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
They're within striking distance here. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Lob to the end zone.
And this is an incredible play by the defender. You know, he didn't look like he would be there in time, but he jumped over the top of everyone, and he got his hand on it to knock it away.
To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Gunning this one to the end zone. Almost picked off. 4th down here is a lot better than a turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
Jason Elam will try to put them ahead with this field goal. Veteran kicks it through. Decent drive, turning their first possession into 3 points.
And you want to get something on your first possession. They were looking for a touchdown, but the defense kind of tightened up.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1-yard line. San Diego is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Detroit goes with a 4-man front with a counterplay. 3 comes up to make the play at the 25.
Nothing will keep the defense honest better than a good play-action fake.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Detroit lines up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Young is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw, he can't bring it down inbounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw is just a little off.
Lynch was the intended receiver on that play. Only 1 man back. 72. Pressure. It'll be 3rd and long after the big loss.
I'll tell you, the quarterback can only run around there so long before he has to throw it away. You should never lose that kind of yardage on any play.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package. with the pass, knocked away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Williams will come in now to punt it away. The quarters looks like he's ready for the return. He's waving for the fair catch. Strickland got a little overzealous on that play.
Kick returning is one of the most dangerous jobs in the field. When the returner is signaled for a fair catch, the defense has to give him room.
The Lions line up in trips bunch. Pressure coming, gets the pass off. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
He gets the carry. Urlacher comes up to make the play at the 37.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Picked up about 6 yards that time. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Setting up play action. Closing in. Gets rid of it.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Ardaki comes into the game for the punt. Henderson is back to receive this kick. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. Launches it deep to the left. Right on target to the wide receiver. The 30, the 20. Receiver running and breaks free. They get it in through the air.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball. And it's 6 points.
The point after is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
They'll return this one. This one is fielded by the quarters. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt. The Lions come out with 3 receivers tight. Throws it. Wide receiver has it. Number 38 is there on the stop at the 41. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Campbell with a man in motion. After 1 quarter of play, the score is 7-3. Chargers. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. There's 3 minutes left in the half. Out of the gun. Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Pump faking. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
Now, that's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
Pressure. A long pass over the middle. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's best receiver.
Gets the pass off. Reed is there for the tackle at midfield. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Ardaki is ready to punt this one away. Henderson back to return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Let's move this football.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. In misdirection. 3 comes up to make the play at the 18-yard line.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
2-minute warning coming up. The Lions come out on a nickel pack. On the call, number 97 is there on the stop. At the 20, he bulldozes through the line for the first. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Great fake. Gets rid of it. Completed pass to the back. Again, comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Green, 64.
Detroit lines up in a 4-3. He takes off with room to run. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Pass play here on first down. Rolling. Incomplete pass. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passes, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving options, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Right on target to the wide receiver. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Detroit using 3 linebackers. A little misdirection. Castillo comes up to make the play.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. Lynch, the lone setback.
Riverside.
Rosen, RT, is there for the tackle.
Watch this. He stands them up and he puts them right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there. See if you can't get the first down in the air.
Receives the handoff. Play action. Throwing to the end zone and trying to score before halftime. The pass goes for a touchdown.
Watch this one develop. The line protected him just enough. The receiver found a seam, and the quarterback found him in the corner of the end zone.
The point after is good. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
They can do this sort of thing. Everyone gets on the same page, and they'll put up points in bunches.
Booming kick downfield. From the 2-yard line.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 19. Only one man in the backfield. Gives the ball off. Jackson comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. Johnson rumbles forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun. Deep throw. Miller has it.
Great play, great execution. Now that's what defense is all about.
Cowboy, 72.
The Lions come out in a nickel pack. Gets the pass off. Corners with the tackle at the 39-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
2nd and 2. the end zone before halftime. He made the catch. Touchdown, Chargers. Number 6 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 21-3. Chargers. Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air. Good distance. From the 2. The Lions face an uphill battle as they begin this drive. At the 20. Campbell with a man in motion. And the counter play. Thomas is there on the stop at the 17-yard line. Campbell out of the gun, dropping back. Pressure coming, gets the pass off, complete to the running back. Urlacher is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. Campbell throws that pass for a gain of 7. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Out of the I formation. Gets the handoff on the delay. Slips the tackle. White stops him. That 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. From the 30-yard line.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
Ball on their own 33. Lynch in the backfield. Still in this direction. Back breaking free. 3 is there on the stop at the 45. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Setting up play action. Closing in. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and forced a bad throw.
Every quarterback needs a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense who wasn't given any time at all.
With a counter play. Breaking free. Down and good at the 44. So that tackle was his 3rd. Lynch pushing his way through the would-be tackler as he picks up solid yardage. The backs are lined up in an I. Hand off to the tailback. Number 52 makes the tackle at the 44-yard line.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Great, 28.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Dropping back, gets the pass off right to the back. The 30. He's going to be spotted at the 18. That's 3 tackles so far for him today.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. Going long. Ooh, nearly picked off. He did prevent the touchdown, but it won't be easy now for the defense to stop them.
Yeah, sometimes an interference call can be the difference between the offense getting 3 or getting 7.
They line up in the I formation. Polamalu is there on the stop at the 2-yard line. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
And the thing is, that's where it all starts, with alignment. And whoever can take control and dominate in the trenches is going to have a huge advantage over their opponent.
On the ground. They'll spot this one at the 3. The tackle is his 5th of the game.
Okay, try and pass this one in.
As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. Drops back, under pressure.
They need some better blocking out of that offensive front. You have to use your hands, get them out in front of you, keep them inside, maintain leverage, and balance it. You need to hold those blocks and slow down the pass rush.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. The field goal attempt is good. Following the field goal, the score is 24-3. Chargers. Williams will be kicking off. Sends it sailing. This one is handled by McQuarter. The Lions have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 22.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
1st and 10. Campbell with a man in motion. Pressure. It's a fumble. The Lions pick up the fumble. And you know the defense is very angry at that missed opportunity. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Out of the shotgun. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 24-3. Chargers. 2nd and long coming up here. The rush is on. Pressure coming. Rolling. Number 38. He's there on the stop.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Here comes the blitz. Closing in. Intense pressure was applied, and it leads to a sack.
Here's the thing. When they run that 3-4, sometimes the guy that you think is going to rush is dropping back in defense. And the guy that you think is going to drop back is a rusher. And they end up putting a big hit on the quarterback.
The defense did a great job on that series, pushing them backward. Fair catch.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it inbound so the clock keeps on ticking.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Number 97 comes up to make the play.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
2-minute warning coming up. The Lions with a 4-man front. Still in this direction. Number 58 with the stop at the 45. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
Detroit using 3 linebackers. Hand off to the tailback. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 41.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. On the ball, dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
They give it to the halfback. The 30. They'll mark it at the 25. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
A little over a minute left. They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off. Solomon makes the tackle at the 10-yard line. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Detroit goes with a 4-man front. With a counter play. McGee comes up to make the play at the 4. Only 1 man back. Handed off to the back. Number 97 is there for the tackle. At the 2. Lynch takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. They need 2 yards to get it into the end zone. It's the call. Solomon comes up to make the play. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do. Control the ball and the clock while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Getting it there. Touchdown, Chargers.
I'll tell you, they just knocked that defensive line backwards on that play. Watch it here. The offensive line explodes off the ball. The defense can't get any penetration, and the runner is in the end zone.
extra point attempt is good. The Chargers continue to increase their lead. Williams comes in to kick off. Decent kick. We should have a return from the 6.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
Campbell out of the gun. Pass play here on first down. With the pass, Brian Urlacher picks it off. Brian Urlacher makes the fourth quarter interception.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Set. Riverside. Hey.
They give it to the halfback. Number 97 is there on the stop at the 14. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Set. Hey.
Hand it off to the back. Castillo makes the play at the 11-yard line. Lynch takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Set.
He gets the carry. McGee is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground, they chose to run the same exact play, not even a shift in their formation.
Set. Hey.
With a counter play, he shakes the defender. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line. The final score is San Diego 31, Detroit 3.